everything as far as he could see. Children in childcare programs today are more diverse than ever, and programs need to be responsive to the unique backgrounds, experiences, learning styles, and abilities that children present. When childcare programs respond appropriately, children and families are most likely to feel welcomed and included, and they experience success. Hello, I'm Robin Concanon-Lar. Welcome to the Children's Center of Northampton Community College in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Here we have children with varying abilities and backgrounds participating in a universally designed childcare setting. The concept of universal design originated in the field of architecture. Historically, buildings were retrofitted with ramps, elevators, bathrooms, and other physical features to accommodate people with disabilities. Today, buildings and other physical features are designed to be accessible and beneficial to everyone. Universal Design for Learning, or UDL, extends this concept to the learning environment. This helps to facilitate inclusion of children with disabilities. UDL recognizes that designing accessible programs from the beginning decreases the need to modify or accommodate later.
One of the other things we were thinking about was the large footprint of the crocodile.
Planning is an important component of a universally designed program. It must consider both the physical and the curricular aspects of the learning environment, anticipating children with varying cognitive and physical needs. It must also be seen as dynamic and reflective to ensure positive engagement and success with all children. Planning for children with disabilities must involve all those who provide care and education, including family members, early intervention providers, and special education providers. UDL environments consider how children of varying disabilities and learning styles can access the educational environment, participate meaningfully, and benefit through flexibility and creativity. In the past, early childhood providers might have asked, what do we have to do to modify or accommodate our program for a child with a disability? Today, using the UDL approach, early childhood providers can ask, how can we design and implement programs to meet the diverse needs of all children? Now let's take a tour of the Children's Center and see how it supports the inclusion of all children through Universal Design for Learning.
Hi, I'm Karen Klein. As a Center Program Director, I believe that creating inclusive programs through universal design is a continuing journey. Directors have an important role to help staff recognize that universally designed programs are valuable for all children. This recognition allows creativity and flexibility to become a natural part of our planning. UDL has guided the preparation and delivery of our learning environments. Here at the Children's Center, we provide inclusive childcare for children 6 weeks old to kindergarten age. Among our youngest learners, we provide multiple and varied approaches to support experiences with music, visual arts, and fine and gross motor development. Children of varying abilities can actively participate and benefit from these experiences. A closer look at our infant-toddler room reveals an environment prepared with variations of familiar and typical toys and materials. We see the use of various types of balls and blocks, different sizes, shapes, and textures to meet the diverse range of children's needs and interests. Teacher-made muffin crayons are an inexpensive and fun way to provide access for all children. They are of particular benefit to those who have varied physical abilities.
Good job. I like the way you're putting your bumpers out.
Highlighting audio and tactile experiences is one way to respond to various learning styles. It is important to plan experiences for all learners that address the growth and development of the whole child. This will also offer rich social and emotional experiences for all children. Here we see a young toddler presented with a variety of ways to experience and explore his environment.
I think it's been absolutely wonderful for AJ. He has done leaps and bounds of what we had imagined. I think it's been wonderful in the sense that the teachers are always willing to challenge him emotionally, socially, physically. They have allowed for him to grow on his own. included him, not as a child with a disability to be put off in the corner, but rather have included him with the other children in all their activities.
As children become older and transition to our preschool programs, universal design for learning can be implemented in other ways, such as with technology. For instance, a touch screen is an example of inexpensive assistive technology. It is placed on a computer monitor to provide an additional mode of computer access and participation.
Poke it.
This can be utilized by all children, and in particular by those with various physical and cognitive disabilities. All children can benefit from a planned activity when the opportunity to participate and learn is provided through various approaches.
What's the first thing we used to make the pizza? The bread. And do you remember what that was called? What kind of bread that was?
Children experience learning by listening to the teacher and other children, through seeing as demonstrated by visual cues on a picture board, and tactily by hands-on participation. Cooperative learning experiences provide opportunities for all children to see themselves as part of a group. As a result, they become part of the learning process. Sometimes children need a change in their environment, a place for quiet. A universally designed environment is responsive to the child's needs. Soft pillows, soft music, and a few books in a small space create the appropriate environment. Music is a universal expression. In childcare environments, music experiences can be easily designed to enrich the learning and play of all children. Children's artwork, created by our young infants and continuing through our more experienced preschool artists, demonstrates universal and individualized expression.
What has one trunk?
Elephant.
Oh, an elephant.
An arts-integrated curriculum approach, such as Art as a Way of Learning, promotes a broad spectrum of opportunities. This allows learners of varied physical and cognitive abilities to fully participate and to express themselves in a creative manner.
What is this going to be today? Do you remember? Flowers. What are we going to be doing with this today? Does anybody remember?
All children are presented with various types of art tools, both traditional and non-traditional. Some of the traditional items include scissors, paintbrushes, markers, and crayons. These items are also provided in adaptable forms. In this way, the items can be used by all children as part of each art experience. At the same time, teachers are responding to the spectrum of diverse physical and cognitive abilities of the children in our center. Universally designed art experiences present varied art mediums which are responsive to children with limited strength, tactile sensitivity, and other diverse abilities. In other words, we meet children where they are. As we take our tour outdoors, we see that outdoor play can provide gross motor experiences. This fosters rich opportunities for developing social skills through the natural routines of the child's day. The opportunities we provide to foster successful childcare experiences are valuable to all families. This takes on particular importance to families of children with disabilities as they consider the successful inclusion of their children.
As a parent of a child with a disability, I worry that sometimes the teachers might not be able to provide the support that he needs to be included and successful in the classroom. But with universal design, this means that he's no longer singled out as the one child who needs the extra support.
As you have seen and heard in this tour, universally designed childcare environments can facilitate inclusive practices. There are countless ways for centers to design these environments. We have shown you a few and encourage you to consider others.
We hope you enjoyed the tour. One process for considering how a child care center can be universally designed is to use the Universal Design for Learning checklist and questions included as part of the training materials that accompany this DVD tour. These materials offer guidance to child care providers to explore learning environments from a universally designed perspective, one that provides access, meaningful participation, and success for all children.